after the surprising return of the legendary Trish Stratus, we have another banger about to come between, well, champion and challengers in this matchup between our Raw Women's Champion, the EST Bianca Belair, teaming up with one of the challengers in Asuka against the other challenger in Reckoning, teaming up with Carmella, who nearly got drafted to our show, traded to our show in favor of Becky Lynch. And what do you guys think about the trade? Feel free to let me know in the comments down below if you want to. Also, don't forget, 3 weeks ago on Raw, it was Reckoning almost losing to Lacey Evans because of a teammate Slapjack tried to cost her the match, or maybe made an accident, or maybe want to make a move on Lacey. We don't know yet, but it almost cost her, but Reckoning still prevailed. And later that night in the evening, our Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair was in a high-profile match against Asuka and had the Empress of Tomorrow almost defeated, but in the end Asuka prevailed and defeated champion. But after the match, Reckoning issued a title challenge to Bianca Belair, which Bianca accepted. And well, the following week it was supposed to be a tag team match, but due to illness issues there wasn't a tag match. Instead we had supposed to be Bianca Belair in action, but I come to this in a couple of seconds, because earlier tonight Lacey Evans yet again had a shot against Reckoning, but and this time Slapjack's destruction, whatever, for whatever reasons he might have, worked, and him costing Reckoning, his fellow Retribution member Reckoning, the matchup against Lacey Evans, the married Lacey Evans. And well, a furious Reckoning then ambushed Bianca Belair later that night with a candlestick. And well, this led to a match last week between Reckoning and Asuka, Reckoning defeating Asuka, and with some help from the distraction of a fellow teammate T-Bar, who qualified for the Men's Royal Rumble despite issues with him and Mace. Supposed to be all in Retribution alongside Slapjack, but there's so many problems inside Retribution right now that we have almost no time to cover. But it also in the women's division got heated, and it got well, even more Bianca Belair had to save Asuka last week from Reckoning after the matchup, and now we see this tag team match. Let's see how this will go with Mella bringing into the mix, and well, with good performance, even a win for her team. Maybe she gets a title shot in the future, who knows? But cool arrival for her at Monday Night Raw here. We got Bianca Belair there.
Well, you're looking at the future right here. The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Knoxville, Tennessee, the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
Unfortunately for Bianca, though her her husband Montez Ford and his teammate Angelo Dawkins failed of becoming a contender for the World Tag Team Champion or opener tonight, while also both Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins failed their Rumble qualifier matches, as we found out earlier tonight, and Montez Ford losing in the Battle Royal Rumble still prevailed, perhaps getting the last spot in the Men's Royal Rumble, while Bianca won't be in the Royal Rumble because she's our Raw Women's Champion. So yeah, the crowd so happy to see Bianca Belair after she missed out last week because of Reckoning's ambush, with the brutal ambush 2 weeks ago with the candlestick. As there comes the Empress of Tomorrow and Asuka.
Things are about to get good. Here comes the Empress of Tomorrow.
Asuka already won 2 weeks ago over Bianca Belair, while she's been in this match. Come Sunday, as Asuka huge elevated attire there, and vended attire, huge. Looks good on her, in my opinion. What do you guys think about her new attire?
That may be the most impressive of all.
As Asuka wants to win titles again, the Grand Slammer that she is. She won everything: the Women's Royal Rumble, the SmackDown Women's Championship, Raw Women's Championship, the Women's Tag Team titles, even Miss Money in the Bank, and Raw Women's Champion, if I haven't mentioned. Also NXT, and it all started with an impressive winning streak over an NXT, where she started and became NXT Women's Champion. So she won every title available to her. So maybe WWE, we need a new title here in WWE for Asuka to win. and say it might be in the future for Bianca Belair if she gets some as she can win the Royal Rumble at some point in her. She already won the Royal Rumble, so Bianca Belair won it all except for women's Money in the Bank. So that's the only thing Bianca hasn't won in her career yet. So
From fabulous to untouchable.
there comes the first ever Miss Money in the Bank in Carmella.
Beautiful woman in all of WWE.
Saxton, how many times do I have to tell you? Many other people make the same proclamation. This is the most beautiful woman in all of WWE. That is my unbiased
Carmella, former Miss Money in the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, women's Miss Money in the Bank, and
From Staten Island, New York.
she won the SmackDown Women's title after cashing in.
This is a woman who radiates high
Doesn't matter as money, that's what she's improving with SmackDown Women's title win after cashing in Money in the Bank successfully, and a couple of years ago, and also being one of our tag team champion alongside Queen Selena. So yeah, very impressive from Carmella.
Former SmackDown Women's Champion, Money in the Bank winner, WrestleMania Battle Royal winner, and she even won Mixed Match Challenge. A truly untouchable.
Yeah, she won this match challenge with her tools, showing also a new style change of attitude while being teamed up with tools. But that's all in the past, it looks like. Now we have Mella to her old self, to her original self, as there comes her teammate of tonight from Retribution, Reckoning. But how long will Retribution last, as we only see Reckoning and T-Bar able to coexist last couple of weeks. And maybe Retribution will fall apart, maybe the hot business will fall apart after all the troubles in both stables. And which is kind of hilarious because Retribution with Hurt Business had troubles 1 year ago, so major troubles with one another, so kind of funny to me, isn't it? Reckoning, scary reckoning of this onslaught on Bianca Belair 2 weeks ago, and last week picking up U2 over Asuka. So she can do it here tonight with Carmella in the corner, or Asuka and Bianca can prevail here. Now we're coming for the bell, and Bianca back in action. Look at the headbutt there. Let's look at Bianca Belair looking for the KOD almost. Here it leaves Asuka in. No, it's not the KOD. Drop kick there from Asuka to Reckoning. Asuka was ready. They're good teamwork by two opponents come Sunday. There's Asuka. That's won by the official. Slap and strike there from Bianca Belair and Carmella. Carmella in big trouble and going after very angry Bianca Belair, which should attack, even though it wasn't Mella who attacked her with the canvas like it was Reckoning, like I already mentioned 2 weeks ago. I haven't seen Bianca Belair last week, but look at the few stomps in the corner there by our champion. And now trying to splash Mella off the top. Look at this, Bianca Belair putting out all the good move. No, okay, she went for it to get back to her feet. It's fair enough, and a diving double axe handle from our warring champion. But the title could be in jeopardy. I mean, Asuka already defeated her 3 weeks ago, and Reckoning, more vicious than ever, picked up a huge win over Asuka last week. So, yeah, Bianca's title reign can't come to an end after so many months holding it, which would have a fast and back body roll for Carmella. As Asuka and Mella sidestepped and want to make a tag to Reckoning, much needed tag in my opinion, and now Asuka, fresh woman, and Asuka and Reckoning, and which kickstep on Reckoning. And also fighting background, huge punch even got blocked there from Reckoning. Asuka's punch attempt, which dragging screw there from Reckoning, and other punches on Asuka. Even slapped Asuka. Everybody just shut up. And she knee to the back, knees to the axe, or back of Asuka there. So Reckoning picked her up last week. Like I already mentioned, Reckoning is huge win over Asuka. High profile win over Asuka, now teaming and tagging in Carmella. As now Mella flying off the top with diving double shoulder tackle there. And a stomp to the arm from Carmella to Asuka. And a stomp to the head there. It's Mella. Stomp to the head of Asuka there, if you know, confident and cocky all of a sudden.
kidneys.
Teammate did all the dirty work for a kick to the back of Asuka's Mella now. What is she in her mind? Lifting Asuka up and down with the decapitator. Now picking Asuka up. Which drop kick. Showing a very agility. And trash to Asuka's Mellas already. Taking time to shine with knowing punches to Asuka's face. And slap. Sign of disrespect. And blowing a kiss at Asuka. Asuka that wants to make a tag to Bianca Belair and backing Bianca Belair in, as Carmella, feared as she is, tagging and Reckoning, so the powerhouses of the teams are added. But look at Reckoning with the boot jab against the champion. That both Asuka and Reckoning wants the title of Bianca Belair. Axe kick from Reckoning. But easier said than done to get the title of Bianca. Many tried and many failed. So far each training school. Reckoning's title reign got ended by Bianca Belair and Reckoning furious about it still. Punches that have been shown on the hammering away on this champion here. They should never can underestimate Bianca. There is huge kicks there from Reckoning. Sending her almost into Asuka there. Which up and down. The atomic drop there. To back suplex even. Which lariat there from Reckoning. And the sheep shot to Asuka, but that's with a shot of her own. Reckoning sends her flying off the rope. As both challengers, both Reckoning and Asuka are also in the Women's Royal Rumble, so could be double champion for a possibility of a double champion. Which she whipped there from Reckoning to Bianca Belair, also our fellow member of our Raw family in Rhea Ripley. One of our women's second champion has also title opportunity against the NXT championship for so much heated history with the Demon family. The women's part of the Demon family. Schoolboy roll 2 from Mella with a super kick that the tag was made from Reckoning to her. And well, Rhea Ripley troubles with NXT's Demon family. As Mella decapitated to Bianca Belair. They can't finish the stories. Can't finish on telling the stories. Why is Mella going up to take advantage? Like I said, our Raw member Rhea Ripley, usually one of our WWE Women's Second Champions, got a title opportunity onwards at the Royal Rumble at the NXT Women's Championship from Ember Moon because of the heated rivalry between the Demon family and Rhea Ripley, which standing suplex, a very good suplex from Bianca Belair, standing splash as well. Also in the cover on Mella will just be enough to pick up the win. No Reckoning makes the save. But Bianca Belair, look at this, she whipping in the corner, then there's no need for Asuka perhaps. The matchup, but look at this, Bianca Belair tried to put Mella away. Again, she does it, the rope saving Carmella there. Out of the kiss of theirs. As now Bianca Belair realizing that Mella's out of the ring, to attacking Reckoning in the corner, but then he was ready for Mella's in-ring return there. With a drop kick as now Bianca Belair climbing to the top rope there. As Carmella tried to stop on the track and did so. Took too long, whatever Bianca Belair had in mind. Maybe too got overconfident about herself. As like I said, Rhea Ripley, usually a member of our show, also could be double champion if she wins the NXT championship, comes Royal Rumble over Ember Moon and winning the Royal Rumble. But also it could be Reckoning or Asuka winning the Royal Rumble, and one of them of course being Royal Rumble champion, and one of them could be winning the Royal Rumble also. As now the tags were made to Reckoning and Asuka. Huge kicks from Reckoning on both of her opponents come Sunday in the title match, which led to Asuka, but something was countered there from Asuka. And that Asuka kick to the midsection of Reckoning, which kicks there, and back on the Asuka been shown. Reckoning to the outside. Punch off the back of Asuka, face first goes Asuka against the ring post. Reversal after reversal. The Reckoning sends Asuka body first into barricade and now lifting her up, but Asuka fighting out. Inverted DDT to Reckoning. Loves that full ready as Asuka brings Reckoning back inside the ring. Reckoning back to her feet, lariat. And Asuka flying over the top rope. Sanding off the apron, goes nowhere though. As Asuka Subman on the track with beautifully. Might I add, huge punches there from Asuka. As now Carmella and a chase for Asuka. Asuka realizing it somehow, somewhere. Maybe she had video game vision. As Asuka running at that booty, feeling too confident. As Reckoning make a pair of huge kicks as Reckoning and Asuka are legal. As now Mella gets involved with a drop kick. As Asuka is now Reckoning. And to the top. But then changing her plans, whether that's 6 already for Asuka. But Reckoning stops the count, maybe wants to weaken her opponent. Maybe it's not about winning the match. Which strikes from Carmella to Asuka. Reckoning tried to get involved, but Carmella could be almost about the match and imprisoning herself here. Impressing here as Reckoning sends Asuka flying into the steps, and Carmella gets involved in this numbers game on the outside to Asuka. Where's the EST? Why did she let one of the challengers alone? I mean, with Bianca's friendly attitude, you would expect her to save Asuka in a situation like this, but maybe she knows that's more important stuff on the line on Royal Rumble. With 6 already as Asuka. And they're down and out, maybe could get counted out there as Reckoning. Well, if it's at 8, is Reckoning red again, stopping the count to inflict more damage on Asuka before the big title match. Huge shin strike there from Reckoning to Asuka. And now sending Asuka yet again against a barricade. We're not on NXT, guys. I said it earlier tonight as well. We're not NXT. It's Reckoning first was good Asuka against the announce table. It's Reckoning showing her power. It's Reckoning. Kick to the mat section, perhaps looking for a power bomb. And she delivers. Whether that's 6 already is Reckoning yet again stop the official's count.
Just a few seconds left.
It's Reckoning. Wants to inflict more damage on Asuka, I think. Face first goes Asuka against the announce table. Reckoning only stopping the match because of them. Inflict more damage on Asuka, I believe. Huge eat defeat on the outside. Was that 4 already? But Reckoning doesn't give a damn. He wants to punish Asuka here. And again another. Oh my goodness, elevated eat defeat there. Was that 6 already? Was that 7 as Reckoning yet again stopping the count. But she didn't do the sportsmanship, I think. I don't want to accuse her of anything, but I can't see a sportsmanship of her. But maybe it's a change of attitude inside of Reckoning. But well, 2 weeks ago she attacked Bianca Belair from behind with a vicious candlestick of sword, and last week she shielded herself against the victory of Asuka with the help of a teammate Tiva. So yeah, can't really see it. Axe handler from Carmella to Asuka. Was that 5 yet again? As Asuka finally showing some fight, as bring Reckoning back inside the ring, but there's Carmella off the apron, nobody home. Carmella attacking Asuka, distracting her by going for her legs and almost allowing Reckoning to take up its advantage. But kick to the midsection there from Asuka to Reckoning. Reckoning with kicks of own. Look at Reckoning go. Which Muay kick. Down to the back there of Asuka as Reckoning all confident now. Kick to the midsection, perhaps she wants to end it with another eat defeat to Asuka. Maybe she inflicted enough damage in her mind. Or maybe he just wants flex again here. Goes in the cover on Asuka, will it be after 1, 2, 3, almost got it. As Bianca was just staying there, but Asuka kicked out somehow, some way. Drop kick from Carmella to our champion, as Carmella even brings Asuka back to her feet for a Reckoning to take advantage of the head scissor. There's a big head scissor there from Reckoning, as Reckoning now. As Asuka laying away now out the ring. But there's Reckoning on her mind, perhaps looking for a candlestick. As Asuka realizing it in time. Huge right hook, but it's not a no disqualification match, unlike the match tonight. This was not anyone match where with any ordinary legend killer. Gordon picking up the huge win, huge head scissor from Reckoning to Asuka. If you haven't checked out any of the previous matches, I highly recommend to check it out to realize the full dramas. Reckoning bring Asuka back inside the ring. Which kick goes nowhere. Asuka sidestepping. Could this be the moment she and the team need? She tries, but Reckoning too powerful, too tough to fight it off. Big boot goes nowhere though. As Asuka inverted suplex, that is, to free herself as Reckoning back to her feet to couldn't what a boot. Almost making Asuka night-night, but Asuka too tough for that. But yet again need defeat, and maybe Empress of Tomorrow will smell defeat after this one. But the ropes are there, and Bianca Belair's there. 1, 2, this time she actually saves her mate. I'm kind of surprised, and look at Reckoning getting the kicks on our Raw Women's Champion, and got in the corner. Even picking up Asuka. But has she no mind? But Asuka with elbows to the face of Reckoning. To survive whatever Reckoning on the mind. It doesn't matter anymore. It's suplex there from Asuka. Reckoning on the outside again. Reckoning whipping Asuka on the barricade. Reckoning returning to the ring. Let Asuka there high and wide. Attack Bianca Belair. Oh my goodness, and off the apron. In a devastating way. I hope Bianca's alright. I hope she doesn't get injured before a title defense comes Sunday. Then Reckoning you screwed herself out of title opportunity. Maybe she doesn't care about it. Head scissors on the outside. Hopefully Bianca's alright after all of this. One for Asuka as well. Oh, greatest Reckoning. An upcoming star in my opinion. And maybe it's not just my opinion. At first goes Asuka against the steel steps. Which damage to both of our opponents now. After 3 already. As Bianca's laying down and out. Asuka gets sent into a barricade one more time by Reckoning. As Reckoning now turning her attentions to the champion. One more time and slipping on the barricade as well. What was that 6 already? I think this will be counter win for Mella and Reckoning, but maybe not. Maybe spoke too soon. Asuka back to her feet. As witnessing that Bianca got slammed into the barricade, but Asuka didn't do anything about it. Maybe a returning favor that Bianca didn't save out of the first cover. Let's now look at Asuka or her ambush by both Mella and Reckoning on the outside. Huge spinebuster there from Asuka to Reckoning as Reckoning comes away of Asuka. They're making the tag to Carmella. Nice move there from Reckoning because now Mella's in all of trouble and Asuka locked there. Reckoning makes a save, however. Good tag team spirit. There's no pin from Asuka, but got broken up by Reckoning immediately. Is Asuka yet again? Maybe she lost some brain cells there because of the tough shots from Reckoning, and Reckoning swipes with the cheese shot with the defeat, but she got won by the official, but there's not much the official can do, but Mella's also down and out. When we see winner here is Reckoning, wants to get tagged in by Carmella, but Carmella has problems to get back to her feet. I don't think Carmella even realizes where she is right now making the tag to Reckoning, but it could have been not enough to pick away Asuka there, as Reckoning realizing that it could have been too much time since the tag could finally be made. Kick out. Taking Asuka up, powerbomb position, up and down goes Asuka. Reckoning so much power there. So dominating is Reckoning in this matchup before a big title matchup, and even placing Asuka in the corner now, making a double tag to Mella and looking for another double team move. Yet again with the diving shoulder tackle from Mella. It's Mella. So confidence thanks to Reckoning there. Which kick to the midsection, looking for the DDT. A French kiss from Carmella. Asuka, will this be enough though? 1, 2, sweet. Bianca Belair saving it just in time. Where did she come from? A huge super kick there from Mella. Just sends Bianca flying as Reckoning now. Inside the ring, I don't think Mella likes that. Because Mella was about to finish Asuka, but Reckoning doesn't care. Take more damage on Asuka, but yeah, that's what it is. That's a 2 for Reckoning there. There's no Reckoning. As it yet again out for our champion, I believe. As Asuka taking the arm there of Carmella. So Reckoning attacking Bianca Belair, but Bianca Belair's fighting back. Look at Asuka with the hip attack. And Carmella. Will this be enough to put her away? Goes in the cover 1. Reckoning and makes the save just in time. As Asuka might need to make a tag to DSG. Right hook from Asuka. Sends Reckoning out of the picture. Reckoning back to her feet now. Mella in big trouble. As Asuka goes for it again. The Asuka lock is in. But Reckoning in as well. Saving the matchup because Bianca Belair has some issues going inside because Mella was laying there because of Asuka. Asuka tried to defend herself against Reckoning, but yet again it didn't work out. Yet again Reckoning looking for it defeat, but look how tough Asuka is. Didn't got defeated no matter how much she eats tonight. Ref wanting Reckoning to get out of there, but she has until the fight time. But yet again Carmella and Asuka laying down and out at the same time as Reckoning says, come on, make the tag, I'm waiting for you. And look at patience there on Carmella now. Makes a tag to Reckoning again. Huge elbow to the chest from Reckoning. And then punches there from Reckoning once inflict so much damage before the big title match between her and Asuka for Bianca's Women's Championship. Well, Bianca against both Bianca and Asuka, of course. Hot shot from Reckoning sends Bianca yet again flying. Hopefully Bianca can put her title on the line. Comes Sunny against both Asuka, and Asuka catching the leg of the first kick of the first leg of Reckoning, but not the second one with this anti-gooey response. As Asuka laying down and out, Bianca Belair laying down and out. As Reckoning
Carefully measuring their opponent.
measuring Asuka. Huge dropkick, no, goes nowhere. Asuka played possum yet again. That's how smart she is. Look at the kicks from Asuka. Oh no, no, no. Goes for the ankle lock. But the ropes are there, saving Reckoning as Mella was there to make the save. As now Asuka fused with Mella, sending her flying over the top rope with, off the apron with a drop kick. But then we saw a neck breaker there from Reckoning. Don't forget, Mella lost the qualifying match against Alexa Bliss last week, despite the distraction from Maurice on Alexa. Huge reversal there from Asuka to Reckoning, and now making the tag to Bianca Belair. So Reckoning and Bianca this, as Reckoning might face the consequences now for her actions on Bianca 2 weeks ago. With this candlestick assault, look at this. Pump handling the gutbuster there from Bianca Belair, from the champion to one of her challengers. Now the stomp on the fingers. But you can't say that Reckoning didn't deserve it, as Reckoning all by herself against the EST now. As the EST tried to fly, Reckoning doesn't know where she is right now. Diving cross body from our champion. From up top, as Reckoning in so much trouble against the EST right now. Look at this, doing push-ups with Reckoning on her shoulders. Then clear message to the challenger. But not even one count there. Asuka and Bianca haven't working well so far in the matchup, but saving whenever in closer comfort. There's Mella running away from the EST, but then tried to attack her. Spinebuster from Bianca, but it let her open for an attack from Reckoning. Sends Bianca Belair flying again, face first against the announce table there. Kick to the back from Reckoning as well, was that 4 already. So now Reckoning bring Bianca back inside the ring. Knee to the back as Reckoning wants to inflict more damage. She already done on the champion. Swooping in the corner was so much for that Bianca collapsed even. Knee to the back. Attacking Carmella, she can do damage as well. Always a good thing, a good strategy to make much tags, even though, like we already captured, Reckoning's stablemates Retribution has so many problems with one another. Huge super kick there from Carmella. Will she be able to put Bianca Belair away? After everything Reckoning did to her, goes in the cover. She and Reckoning did to her. Asuka makes it safe just in time, but slap there from Carmella on Asuka. Reckoning, unfortunately, officials, Asuka got ejected there from the ring. To Reckoning, standing splasher from Reckoning to Asuka's Mella has Bianca where she wants her, but Bianca punches and reverses, punches from Reckoning on Asuka and moving away, while Bianca Belair inside the ring. Look at Bianca catching Mella and tossing her against the ring, the corner. There goes in the cover. I don't know if Reckoning realized. Goes in the cover, 1, 2. She almost got Carmella because Reckoning so fused with Asuka on the outside. Have a match on there. Bianca tried to fly on Carmella. Mella back in time, braving double axe handle, though still find its markers. Reckoning sends Asuka face first against the announce table, try to weaken Asuka before the big match, which kicks there from Reckoning to Asuka, while Bianca slamming Carmella. Reckoning doesn't care or doesn't realize, eat the feet to Asuka. I think she didn't realize. It's Bianca Belair slamming Carmella with a beautiful looking take, huh? As KOD time! I don't know if Reckoning realized. Oh, now she does. As Bianca goes in the cover. 1, 2. Swears Reckoning doesn't save Carmella there. But she looked inside the ring to see Bianca almost putting Carmella away. Sending Asuka face first against the announce table instead. As Mella with punches too. Bianca goes even in the cover, no? Will this be enough to put her away? 1, 2, almost got Bianca. Reckoning was looking for an object. As Mella trying to fly here. Diving cross body from Mella, and our World Women's Champion is Reckoning brings a candlestick in. I don't know what she has in mind. The ref warning her to leave the ring immediately. The ref sends got sent flying by Reckoning into the corners. Mella attacking Bianca Belair, Reckoning. Super kick from Mella, but the official is gone because of her teammate Reckoning. Now picks up the stick and keeps swinging, but missing there. She got furious with Mella for that. Mella tried to fly. And big elbow drop there to Bianca. Impressive maneuvers there by the ref, by Mella, by the ref ejecting the candlestick to the dislike of Reckoning there. Reckoning now in the ring again, illegally, and removing the turnbuckle pad. The turnbuckle pad is of course not legal, it's Reckoning now.
Taking a moment to let her know who the real superstar is here. Bianca, battle there.
There's some mind games, I believe, with Asuka and Bianca Belair.
Carmella fell right into that one.
Bring a candlestick inside the ring with her. And again. Playing the official off the apron as Bianca was ready for an unfair attack from Reckoning. As tags were made to Asuka, no it's not! Carmella intervenes in time, I think! Saying Asuka flying off the apron, so Bianca's still legal with Carmella, but I think, or isn't it? I don't know, is Mella accidentally attacked the official? I don't know if it was accidentally, but then going after the champion. But Asuka's legal, or isn't she? I don't know. I don't know when DDT. It looks like that Asuka's legal, but yeah, it seems the case. Eh? As Asuka going for a hip attack there on Mella, and she delivers. But will it be it? 1, 2, no. Reckoning makes a save just in time. And Asuka taking the arm of Carmella and even delivering punishment to Reckoning with a sit-out spinebuster there. Reckoning back to her feet, huge kicks and strikes on Asuka. Mella back to her feet. But Asuka with the reversal, but get a right hook there from Carmella. Mella now lifting Asuka up with a suplex. Mella on the cover on Asuka, will this be enough? 1, 2, sweet it is. Mella and Reckoning steals some. Wow, unbelievable, and what a match! And we're not even close yet with the show, because we will be in our main event, find out who will challenge our WWE Champion Finn Balor for his WWE Championships. Comes this Sunday between the Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Wood. Don't forget, both Dolph Ziggler and Robert Wood stole victories together away from Finn Balor. They, unlike the duo of Carmella and Reckoning, picked up a huge win tonight. Despite miscommunication at one time, but they worked better together than Asuka and Bianca Belair. I have to give them that. For most of the match, it worked perfectly well together, despite the differences. Wow, what a win! And well, maybe a sign of Reckoning becoming World Women's Champion comes Royal Rumble, or perhaps even winning the Women's Royal Rumble. I mean, she got both of those opportunities come Sunday. Same about Asuka. Wow, what a huge win and huge match, and so stay tuned for our main